Steve and the chicken bid farewell to the friendly monster in the forest. They start their journey back home as the sun sets. Steve and the chicken arrive at their house, noticing the garden in disarray. The garden looks like it has been ransacked, but the chickens are unharmed. Steve inspects the garden, finding evidence that someone tried to break in. He decides to leave the garden for the next day and heads inside. Steve ensures that all doors and windows are securely locked. He sits down to think about the day's events. Steve recalls the monster's warning about the black object. Uneasy and decides to search for clues. Steve remembers his grandfather's box of odds and ends. He heads to the basement to find it. Steve walks down to the dark and dusty basement. He finds the old box covered in cobwebs. Steve opens the box, revealing his grandfather's old belongings. He finds a hat, clothes, and various trinkets. At the bottom of the box, Steve finds an old black book with mysterious symbols. The cover shows a pyramid with an eye in the center. Steve carefully examines the book, feeling a mix of curiosity and fear. He opens the book to the first page. The first page is filled with strange hieroglyphs. Steve flips through the pages, trying to make sense of the symbols. As Steve flips through the book, a letter falls out. He picks it up, noticing it's addressed to his grandfather. Steve begins to read the letter, which seems to contain important information. He is interrupted by a sudden, chilling noise from outside. Steve hears a terrifying scream coming from outside. He quickly puts the letter down and rushes upstairs. Steve runs to the door, trying to figure out what the noise was. He feels a sense of dread as he approaches the door. Steve cautiously peeks outside, seeing shadows moving in the darkness. The eerie atmosphere fills him with fear. grabs a torch to investigate the source of the noise. He steps outside, illuminating the garden. The garden is in even worse shape, with plants trampled and dirt scattered. Steve's heart races as he hears the noise again, closer this time. Steve's eyes widen as he sees a shadowy figure lurking in the distance. To be continued, stay tuned for the next episode.